I declare the graduation proceedings to be opened right now. Thank you.
தமிழ்த்தாய் வாழ்த்து.
நீராறும் கடலொடுத்த நிலமடந்த கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ் பரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் மதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிளமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Thank you, Guna. Thank you, Guna. Good evening, everybody. Hello. Good evening, everybody. Our beloved Chairman, Vice Chairman, and Executive Directors, Madam in absentia. Today's Chief Guest, Mr. Venkatesh Natarajan, Senior Director and Portfolio Leader, Business Unit Cognizant. Our beloved CEO, Dr. Tyagaraja, Professor Prasad, Controller of Examinations, Heads of various departments, Dr. Gobi, Director Placement, people from press and media, and the other supporting staff, and my dear young graduates. After 2 years, we are planning this event and we have gathered here for an occasion which actually makes a turning point in your life. You have been students and you have studied, you have pursued your degree, and today you are given an opportunity. We are here to honor you with the degree that you have earned. Hereafter, you will have an identification for you, a qualification behind your name, something worth considering, something worth referring. So I am really happy that you have come here to receive your degree in person, and I am really happy that I am meeting you after a long time. We know very well the pandemic has given us a situation where we have been connected only through the digital media. We have been virtually connected and not physically. But still, we were well connected and we were able to deliver what we have to deliver for you. And we have done our duty well. You have received it well and you have done your duty well. So equally we have been committed to our task and we have completed it. And on this 23rd and 24th graduation day, I thank initially our management for giving us this opportunity to organize it, to give us all the help to do our duty perfectly. So, on behalf of our institution, K.S.Rangasamy College of Arts and Science, I would like to once again extend my warm welcome to all the people who have come here. And you know very well, a graduation ceremony is always a special occasion. It is a culmination of years of hard work. It brings pride and prestige to your college to conduct graduation day, as it signifies the accomplishments of the college to get wider appreciation authentically. As I stated earlier, the pandemic scenario has completely disrupted the normalcy of life. Yet, the untiring efforts of the faculty and the cooperation from you, our beloved students, have resulted in many accomplishments in the academic years 2019-20 and 2021, and also has made us to fill the gaps in some areas where there is still a definite scope for improvement. It is with a sense of pride I present this report of activities before this August gathering. We proudly state that those years have a topsy-turvy situation which was witnessed by us in academics and other related paths. Even though the voyage has been challenging, considering limited space that I have, I can recount only a few of our many achievements even in those troublesome days. The KSR Educational Charitable Trust was established in 1984 with a vision to provide quality education for rural students of Namakkal district. It started with a small polytechnic in 1984, and in the year 1995, with 4 programs and 72 students and 9 faculty members, the college was born. The K.S.Rangasamy College of Arts and Science was born. It has completed 25 years of its existence. Many students have passed through the gates of this institution, great institutions. Many of them become entrepreneurs. Most of them become successful employees, and those who are serving not only the private sector but also the government sector. To witness the enormous growth of our college at present, we have a strength of 3,838 students and 209 faculty members. Our journey continues still, and now we are with 19 UG programs, 11 PG programs, and out of which 7 departments are recognized as research departments, offering MPhil and PhD programs. The college is actually having its recognition by way of getting included under the 2F and 12B Act of UGC 1956 and is accredited with NAC. The college enjoys a state of autonomy right from 2009 onwards, and it's my pride to inform that among all the colleges of Periyar University, the affiliated colleges, our college was the first to get affiliation on autonomous status in 2009, and recently the autonomous status has been extended from 2021 to 2025. And the college has a great record of academic excellence, and we are proud to present that in the odd semester November 2019 and in the even semester April 2020, 100% result has been achieved in more than 95% of the subjects, and in other subjects close to 95% has been achieved. The outstanding academic records of our students do not end with the results. Our graduates step out with the quality of competence as professionals, earning fruitful careers in diverse sectors. The college has an exclusive training and placement cell that focuses mainly on career guidance for students and finds compatible placements for them. It also maintains constant liaison with business houses and industries to secure suitable campus placements. And it's a pride to say that every year we are able to place around 95% of the eligible students, and the record continues, and we have a liaison with more than 300 companies, and the companies come for campus placement here, and we are able to do successfully the placement. I thank the placement director, Central Placement Cell at this moment, and also the placement team, congratulate the placement team of our institution for their doing work done to the students. And also, right from this academic year, we have been identified, recognized for establishment of centers of excellence by various companies, and the list goes on. An induction and to develop our teachers and to make them fit for teaching and make the teaching learning process a qualitative one. Induction program is normally organized every year for the fresh faculty. Knowledge sharing session is held once in a week in all the departments. Faculty development programs are organized periodically by all the departments to expertise faculty members in relevant field. Also, the college encourages faculty members to attend various training programs, faculty development programs and workshops organized by reputed institutions to enrich their knowledge and to enhance their skills. Our college ignites a spirit of knowledge among the faculty members to open new avenues for research in all the domains by encouraging them to pursue research. The college also possesses highly qualified, efficient and skilled faculty members. In the band of the 209 teachers now with the team, 48 are PhD holders and 76 are MPhil holders, and 24 remaining are they have completed NET and SET examination, which is the basic qualification for becoming a teacher. Our faculty members are continuously encouraged to publish their research findings in peer-reviewed national and international journals. 83 research papers have been published in this academic year, and presenting research articles in various national and international conferences and in seminars on diverse topics enable the faculty members to explore and excel in various fields. 46 research articles have been published in the international conferences and seminars and 114 in the national level. Each department has its own association as a part of its co-curricular activity, which organizes various events and competitions in order to nurture skills and to bring out the hidden talents among the students. Apart from the curriculum, opportunities are created for the students to improve their knowledge and skills by organizing guest lectures on diverse topics by renowned subject experts, workshops on intricate topics, and seminars and conferences on recent trends. In the academic year 2019-20 and 2021, 48 guest lectures have been delivered, 20 workshops are conducted, and numerous webinars have been organized by inviting 65 eminent experts from across the globe. The Institution Innovation Council of the college obtained a 3-star rating in the IAC Annual Performance Report in 2021 with 9 IAC calendar activities, 2 MIC-driven activities, and 5 self-driven activities. To promote creative writing and other artistic talents of the young minds, monthly magazines like Videos from Tamil Department, iShare from Computer Science Department are published. Various intercollegiate, interdepartment, and intra-department competitions are also organized regularly. The Tamil Department conducts Kaviyarangam in the 3rd week of every month for both faculty and students and distribute prizes for the best poem. To develop the creativity of the students, Tamil Department conducts Ponmalai Poludhu, a forum to showcase creative arts twice in a week. The inference of any research has to see tangible outcome. In relation to the objective of promoting research activities in the college, the research departments have elevated themselves to receive funds from various funding agencies. Dr. G. Saravanan, Head Department of Biochemistry, has received a sum of rupees 16,14,000 from ICMR Delhi for a major research project. Like that, again Dr. Saravanan, Dr. Suresh Kumar, Ms. Kavipriya of Chemistry Department, Biochemistry Department have received minor research fund from Tamil Nadu Science Council. 35 of our faculty members acted as resource persons in various national and regional workshops, seminars, and conferences. The principal, Dr. V. Radhakrishnan, has been recognized as the NPTEL Swayam course text translator for communication skills. Dr. M. Venkatesh, a young and dynamic Head Department of Physics, has achieved various awards like Young Scientist Award, Best Research Scholar Award, Best Research Paper Award, and Best Faculty Award from various agencies. Mr. Balakrishnan, Assistant Professor, Department of Biochemistry, received the Best Presentation Award from K.S.Rangasamy College of Technology, Tiruchengood. Apart from learning curriculum, the college also motivates the students to participate in various competitions and present papers in seminars and conferences organized by other institutions. The internet plays a vital role in making the campus a paperless campus. All communication is made through internet, and it enables quick and easy process in academic administration. An exclusive software development wing is functioning to develop the necessary softwares needed for automation of the institution, and also it monitors and updates the college website and intranet. Students can get access to syllabus, notes, question bank, attendance, circular, library book, and examination dates, events of the week, and other academic related information through the intranet. A separate browsing center with 30 computers and a printer is allotted for the faculty to utilize during the free hours in order to access internet. The college has an AC gallery hall that accommodates nearly 250 members and an AC conference hall to conduct meetings. 2,500 people can be accommodated in the central auditorium of the institution. To inculcate reading habit among the students and faculty members, the college has a well-established library with 32,527 volumes under 26,486 titles, 73 national journals, 30 international journals, 53 national magazines, and 2 international magazines. And the library is kept open for the purpose of the students from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. on all days except government holidays. And this year, a total sum of 6 lakhs plus rupees has been contributed by the management to enrich the library resources. Digital library with 30 computers connected to internet with a speed of 40 Mbps enables the students to access ebooks, online journals, and other web sources. In order to facilitate computer-aided teaching learning, a sufficient number of classrooms are equipped with LCD projectors. There are 10 computer labs with 599 systems upgraded with Windows 7, with 1 net server, with the LAN and net connections, and 13 other servers. A net lab with 300 systems with 40 Mbps with a ratio of 1:4 connectivity is kept open till 6 p.m. on all working days. During the holidays, it is kept open from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. The language lab is installed with high-class software which enables to train the students in the aspects of listening and speaking by providing ample exercises and activities. Math lab is a unique feature of our college, and it consists of geometric sketchpad, software and manipulative kit which is used to draw, measure, drag and animate mathematical sketches. The physical science, chemical science and biological science laboratories are equipped with the latest apparatus to meet the practical requirements research activity. The college supports the students belonging to the weaker sections of the society by taking every effort to obtain scholarship from the government of Tamil Nadu. This year, 144 students have received a sum of 10 lakh plus rupees as scholarship from the government. Apart from that, the management under the human quality of our beloved chairman has established a fund called KSR Health Fund, through which 19 undergraduates and 11 postgraduate students have received a total sum of 1,66,500 rupees as fee concession for the health fund for this year. Care for disadvantaged sections of the society remains a central focus in our institution. The management extends its philanthropic wings by providing educational support for deserving students in UG and PG courses. It aids the deprived students by granting concession in their tuition fee, and it is to the tune of 35 lakhs plus rupees. Education must aim at developing an individual with the right combination of both academic and human excellence. The college, being an institution of higher education, aims to inculcate moral and human values, making them socially responsible citizens. The value education course is a part of the curriculum for UG and PG courses, where they learn yoga, environmental science and human rights. To make the students aware of the social needs, the syllabus for UG programs is framed in such a way that the students must undergo an extension activity in the final year as a part of the curriculum. Through this extension activity, the students get an opportunity to visit government schools in and around Tiruchengood and to extend their knowledge to the outside world. Our college incorporates values not only in the hearts of the students, but also in the hearts of the multitude beyond the campus. Rural development would bring a lasting change in the economy, and this would be an effective way for social change. Bearing this high profile, we spread social awareness and responsibility through our NSS, YRC and RRC clubs. The National Cadet Corps of KSRCAS has always made a college proud. This year too, our NCC cadets excelled in their activities. The examples are Lance Corporal R. Prashant attended the training and practice of rock climbing and learned about emergency rescue and military operations in the Army Control rock climbing camp at Gwalior from 31st of October 2019 to 11th November 2019. Cadet Under Officer K. Naveen Kumar, Corporal G. Madan Raj participated in weapon handling training. They also participated in drill competition, won first prize in drill competition. Also Corporal M. Kavirasan, Lieutenant Corporal Lance Corporal R. Dinesh Kumar, Quartermaster K. Madan, Lance Corporal J. Darun Kumar, Cadet M. Gopi, Cadet P. Puvarasan, Cadet R. Prakash. They attended Army Attachment Camp from Jan 2020 to 24 January 2020 at Mehedipatnam. The NSS unit of the college has worked with commitment to uphold its objectives to serve the community. Many blood donation camp has been organized by the NSS and NCC, and I am proudly saying that every year around 300 units of blood has been donated by our beloved students. I must appreciate them for their attitude. The NSS volunteers took the pledge and organized an awareness program regarding World Population Day on 11/7/2019. They also planted trees. And important days like Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's birthday and other national days are celebrated with all fervor. Our institution strives to stimulate not only the thirst for knowledge, but also the thirst for physical well-being. Our young and energetic sports students have excelled in both indoor and outdoor games. Their undying spirit of sportsmanship had made them compete in state, national, international levels and won many accolades for the institution. To treasure the memory of our old students, alumni meet has been organized by each department respectively. The college has a good record of distinguished alumni in various fields who were selected as a member of Board of Studies by the respective departments and inviting them as guest speakers for the department events. The Alumni Association, a registered forum, opens a window of placement of opportunities for the pursuing graduates. We are indeed proud to say that a few of our alumni are eminent industrial persons and professionals, and they are offering training and internship program for the students. I take this opportunity to acknowledge my gratitude to the management, all the academicians and alumni who have contributed their might to the growth of the college. My special thanks to our beloved Vice Chairman and Directors Madam for their constant vision guidance. My sincere thanks go to each and every faculty member. I value deeply the investment of time and effort in every aspect of your jobs on campus and recognize that our strength as institution is due in very large measure to your collaborative work. My thanks go to every member of the administrative and non-teaching staff for their contribution to the smooth functioning of the institution. My token of love goes to our young students who have always stood with us in our endeavor to keep the prestige of the college. A special word of thanks to the parents for their collaboration in the formation of our young students. I would also like to express my gratitude to all those who with their support, guidance and commitment have made these achievements possible. Thank you one and all the best.
Good evening, one and all present here. Things work out and scintillates when we aim to achieve as everyone's path is unique. First, we inspire ourselves which motivate others too. True to this, today we have such an eminent person to adore this august occasion. Here, I feel immense pleasure to introduce our chief guest, Mr. Venkateshan Natarajan, a senior director, portfolio leader, Cognizant. Mr. Venkateshan Natarajan leads the digital trade practice within the industry and business unit at Cognizant. He completed his master's degree in industrial design from IIT Bombay in the year 1993, and also his postgraduate in business management from the Indian School of Business, Hyderabad. His experience count as a director with BIS Technology Solutions India Private Limited from the year December 2006 to March 2008. He then worked for Cognizant Technology Solutions as director, consulting PLM and NPD from the year March 2008 to January 2015. He was an independent consultant in the area of business, product strategy, and NPD and PLM. Since 2016, Mr. Venkateshan Natarajan has been working for Cognizant as a Senior Director, Digital Thread, PLM, and Engineering Services and Business Consulting. He is a management professional with a mindset in a new product development, innovation, and design management, change management, product lifecycle management, and process consulting services. Let me extend about him some more as a specialized in business and product strategy, P&L business development, right sourcing, sustainable business models for engineering services outsourcing. To add feathers to his cap, he led several national, international assignments in India, US, Europe, and for business and product strategy. As a keen observer of human behavior, a strong proponent of deliberate practice and human potential, he delivers creative outcomes. His achievements and accomplishments are perennial. May I invite our dignified chief guest, Mr. Venkateshan Natarajan, to deliver graduation address. We welcome you, sir. Thank you.
Hello, is it on? Yeah. So, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay. First of all, respected CEO Dr. Tyagaraja, respected Principal Dr. Radhakrishnan, and esteemed head of departments of KSR College, and Dr. Gopinath, Professor Gopinath, who is a placement officer who spoke to me about this event, and of course, most importantly, all of you here in front of us, right? I'm very, very glad to be here, right? The reason is, everybody goes through college, right, or school, somewhere, some education system, right? So it's always important to know that apart from the mother from whom we are born, right, the school or the college or the education system that is there is also another mother, right? So we have to maintain that umbilical cord. You know, you always have that passion. I think you spoke about alumni meets, right? The reason why alumni meets is like coming back to home. It's coming back to your mother's home and being part of it. So I always like to be here because this is one place where I feel humbled, and I'll tell you why. Of course, there are learned, esteemed, people here who teach us, what we want to be. On the other hand, we have much more fresher minds. We are all 30 years old in terms of our thinking. Many things are actually conditioned in the brain. But whereas you are fresh and you will actually bring much more different perspectives to actually life, right, as well as into business. Anyhow, I just wanted to share a few thoughts which is important because you're stepping out to the world, right, and you're going to contribute a great deal, to society, right, at large. So let me start with a couple of humorous incidents. Maybe that will give us some glimpse of how education can be looked at, okay. So there was this boy who actually after finishing college went home, and his father was eager to hear him out, so he went and met his father. He said, okay dad, I know you spent a lot of money and on my education. Now I'm back from college, right? But one thing I remembered, you said that you'll buy me a car in case I pass with distinction, right? So the father was very eager. He thought his son has graduated with distinction with honors, and he has to buy a car now. Then the boy says, "Illappa, ungalukku romba kashtam kodukona nenichen. So I did not pass with distinction, so that ungalukku andha selavu kammi aachu appadinaram." So this is one way of actually looking at things, right? But don't worry about the marks, right? One thing I can tell you, in spite of passing with good amount of marks and then getting a rank in the university and then going to esteemed institutions, end of the day what matters in work actually is how you contribute and how you actually deal with situations, right? It's important to know the subject knowledge, absolutely great, right? It's very important, I'm not denying the factor. But what's more important is what is your attitude in terms of dealing with situations, right? How do you address a problem? Are you able to look at it holistically and then come up with a solution rather than just looking at it from a certain point of view, which is either a technology or some way of actually doing things. Another example, if you see, right, it's not a big practice in India, but in US, if you see, there are people who go out on vacation and they will pitch tents, right? They will go to campsites or hills and they will place and they will pitch tents actually. So there was this father and son who actually went on a vacation trip, and atop a nice hillock place, they pitched a tent actually so that they can rest for the day after a long trekking. And it became night and they slept. After some time, the father suddenly woke up the son. He says, can you see up what is visible? So the son looked up and said, wow, what millions of stars I can see. I can see some shooting stars. I can see a great moonlight and all that and all. This is so beautiful. So the father suddenly looked at him and said, what are you talking? I'm not asking about your astronomical knowledge. Our tent is stolen. Please understand that, right? So what is important is practical knowledge, right? The example that I told you was to understand that it is important to know how to apply what knowledge in what situation, right? That is the key of what we learn. It's not about scoring marks or whatever it is. Maybe I'm giving a different message in terms of marks, but pardon me, right? Because what we look for in people is not about scoring centum or 90% plus, etc. Rather their aptitude in dealing with situations, right? So I wanted to leave actually 3 messages, right? And I want all of you to listen to this part a little keen, right? I know it's a little sultry. Probably I can see all of you waving your hands, but pardon me for this, and I will not take much time, right? So before I say what these 3 are, right, another small anecdote. So a person was walking by and he saw some construction activity, okay? And he went and saw a bricklayer, right? Sengal veppangalya, cement veche. So he went and asked him, what are you doing here? Enna pandringa? Na enna sir sengal vekkren inga sevaru kattiட்டு இருக்கேன் அப்படினாராம். So another person was there who was sort of supervising or whatever it is, right? And he went and asked him, இங்க என்ன நடக்குது அப்படினாராம். சார் இங்கே ஒரு பெரிய இது வரப்போகுது, அதுக்காக இந்த வாலை வந்து நல்லா ஸ்ட்ராங்காக கட்டிகிட்டு இருக்கேன்னா, so that it doesn't fall even if there is strong winds or whatever it is அப்படின்னா. So then he saw another person who was moving around with lot of passion and looking around and checking everything. So அவர்கிட்ட போய் கேட்டாரா, what's happening here அப்படின்னாராம். So sir இங்கே ஒரு பெரிய மாளிகை வரப்போகுது, there are 1,000 people who are going to come and probably study here. There are going to be a huge institutions that are coming here, and there is a need for such a this one. So we are actually constructing a huge institution here, Abhinara. So I don't know whether you grasp this one actually meaning of this one, right? So what is important is to have purpose, right? The third person knew what is actually the vision. It doesn't exist in front, and I'm sure the founders of this college also, when they came here, they just saw land, right? This was a barren land probably, but they had a vision, right? The founding fathers of our country also had a vision for this country. Similarly, at every level there are visions, there are purposes. What I want you also to imbibe is having a sense of purpose, okay? And purpose need not be always saying that, I want to be the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, or, Prime Minister of this one, or President of US, or whatever it is. It's possible. I'm not saying that you should not have such purposes. Purposes can be of, let us say, at a large level, 3 kinds, right? You can have a short-term purpose. What do you want to be, let's say, 3 years later or 5 years later? You could have a mid-term, purpose, which is saying that after 10 years, 12 years, what do you want to be? And then you can say, after 30 years, what do you want to be known for, right? In fact, when I studied in ISB, Indian School of Business in Hyderabad, on the first day, we were asked to write what is called as the obituary, right? All of you know obituary, right? அதாவது நம்ம சமாதியில் எழுதி வைப்பாங்களா, இங்கே கிடைக்கிறார் இவர்னு, அதில் என்ன எழுதணும்னு கேட்டாங்க, right? So you need to know what do you want to be known for, right? Nobody wants to say இங்கே வந்து ஒரு குடிகாரன் கிடைக்கிறான் அப்படின்னு யாரும் எழுத மாட்டாங்க இல்லையா, right? Nobody wants to say இங்கே வந்து ஒன்றுமே பிரயோஜனம் இல்லாத ஒருத்தர் இருக்காருன்னு, right? So many of us actually have ordinary lives, right? What I'm trying to say is ஒரு குறிக்கோள் வச்சுக்கோங்க, ஒரு purpose. That purpose can be, based on time duration. It can be a short-term purpose, it can be a mid-term purpose, and a long-term this one, right? That purpose should be something that is all-encompassing, right? What I'm trying to say is it should not be a selfish purpose alone. There's nothing wrong in earning money. Please understand that, right? You should have a vision. I want to be a billionaire, I want to be a millionaire, whatever it is. Absolutely, necessary to live in this world. Making money is part of the job. But have a holistic purpose which encompasses society, people around you, families around you, everything, right? I'm sure, like you said, sir, when this college was started, one of the purpose was to provide education to rural people. It started in a small way, but over time it has become big, and there are so many thousands of students that are passing out from this college. So that's the kind of vision one should have, right? And I'm sure, it scales up as you go along at a state level, at a country level, at a holistic world level actually. So that's the first message, right? ஒரு குறிக்கோள் வச்சுக்கோங்க, ஒரு purpose ஒன்று create பண்ணிக்கோங்க. This purpose should be something that is very passionate for you, right? It can be something about your topic of education. It can be something that you want to contribute to society, right? Either health or whatever it is. The second one is something that we are facing today in society in a huge way, right? How many of you have seen this documentary called The Social Dilemma? யார்கிட்டலாம் Netflix இருக்கு? கை தூக்குங்க. எல்லார்ட்டும் Netflix இருக்கு இல்லையா? Have you seen this documentary called Social Dilemma? Anyone? Yeah, I can see one hand there. Anyone else? Very few. Please do watch it, right? So if you see the Social Dilemma documentary, it's evident today that because of technology, because of connectivity, we are bombarded with information from all sides, right? 24 hours we are bombarded with information, right? And in fact, there is a saying in IT industry, data is the new oil, they'll say, right? Enna dana kaase. Saudi la pona enna dana kaase. Inniki Saudi, they don't know what to do because they're worried after 30 years what's going to happen, right? Because their economy depends on oil, but if the oil goes away, what to do? So information is power, right? So Social Dilemma actually speaks about how are you bombarded by information and how you can make use of it, also how you are being misused of it, right? Please understand what I'm trying to say. You have to understand that companies like Facebook and Googles of the world that are there, who are actually controlling the information space that is actually happening, have a lot of algorithms. All of you, I'm sure, you would have studied algorithms, you have done programming, Python and all that and all, right? Now, these algorithms are designed in such a way that they grab your attention, okay? Now, if you want to read a book, are you able to spend more than 10-15 minutes of concentrated attention? It's not possible. எடுத்து மொபைலை பார்ப்போம், மெசேஜ் வந்திருக்கா, வாட்ஸ்அப் இருக்கா, as my friend called me, right? Is there a time that we are away from the phone? Very, very rare, isn't it? And actually the phone has made us keep awake for long nights also, right? You are awake probably 10:30, 11, even 12, and every time you want to look at it. So what I'm trying to say is that you're bombarded by information. It is up to you how you want to use that information, okay? You can either make a judicious use of that information, or you can get misled by that information and get into wrong side also, right? So the word of caution, the second message that I want to give is, you are going to be bombarded by information, and remember, 5G is coming. We are still in 4G. When 5G impacts us, the amount of information bombardment that's going to happen is going to grow multifold. People are expecting that there will be at least 1 million times more information that's going to come. We don't even know what to do with the information that we get today, isn't it? நிறைய விஷயம் நம்ம வாட்ஸ்அப்பில் வரது என்ன பண்ணுறோன்னு தெரியுதா நம்மளுக்கு? We don't even know what to do with it. We are just seeing it, keeping it, seeing it, keeping it, seeing it, keeping it. Everybody wants to teach us about health, everybody wants to teach us about society, everybody wants to teach us about politics, everybody wants to teach us about how to solve the Russia-Ukraine war. எல்லாத்துக்கும் சொல்யூஷன் இருக்கு, isn't it? But are we really, using information that we can act upon? Probably 0.1%, isn't it? Most of the information that we are bombarded with is actually junk. So it is up to us to see how we want to have a balanced way of actually looking at information, right? Information that is useful for you, information that you can actually use for somebody else, right? So one of the things that we do in our work, right, at Cognizant, right, as part of my own portfolio, right, I call it as, I had a practice called digital thread, right? It's nothing but actually creating a mesh of information. When you are creating the mesh, what are you actually looking at? You are creating a mesh which actually connects relevant information together, okay? Which means that what does the consumer want? What all kinds of things that he aspires for? From there you start and say, the product manager will define what product should be there. And today product is no longer a product, it's combination of product and service, right? So then the service information, how does he want to be addressed? What does he actually want to solve? What is the pain point that you have? Then comes the manufacturing related information, design information, material information, compliance information, regulatory. So many other things are actually coming, right? So in summary, what I'm trying to say is that please be careful of the information that is coming to you and make judicious use out of it, right? This is the second part of the message. The third part, and which is actually something that I was happy to hear Dr. Radhakrishnan talking about yoga and health, right? And campuses that you actually, activities that you do. Do you know that there is a health report that was released by WHO that says that India is a ticking bomb. It's a time bomb of diabetes, cancer, and heart ailments. Any of you read this? Right? Please do. It says that our food habits, our sedentary life is what I am doing, sitting in front of a computer and doing with no activity, right? Please get away from it, right? Health is very, very paramount. In the last 2 years, we saw an example of that, isn't it? Because of something which was completely unknown, the whole world was actually impacted by that, right? And it took several months to actually find a solution, and even that is not a complete solution yet. There are still, impacts that are actually happening. The point that I'm trying to raise is, please focus on your health. At a young age, it's very easy to get distracted and do things that you do not want to, right? Practice something, either a sport or yoga or something, right, that actually keeps your health in a better shape and doesn't invite trouble of diabetes, heart attack, and cancer, right? The foods that we are consuming, you won't know the amount of processing that goes on in foods, right? I work for a few food and beverage clients. I know the amount of processing they do. The more the food is processed, the more it is actually dangerous, okay? So please focus, and it's a very, very humble request. All of you are young minds. And I want to caution you and also request you that please focus on health. Practice something, either yogasanas or do a jogging, join a gym, whatever you want to do, right? So in summary, 3 things as I mentioned, right? Have a purpose, keep that purpose in terms of 3 levels, and work against that. See, when I look for people in interviews, this is what I actually ask people. Because usually when candidates come to me, it has cleared a couple of levels. They would have checked their technology capability or programming skills. What we are looking for is attitude, right? The attitude is the most important aspect. What is attitude? Attitude is how do you deal with situations? Can you manage people? Can you manage a customer? Can you understand a problem and suggest solutions? Can you think holistically and come with 2-3 ideas rather than thinking in one-track mind, right? Can you be responsible? If a problem happens, till the problem is resolved, are you at it, right? Without giving up. There are times when a production system goes down and our people will be sitting till 2 a.m., 3 a.m. just to ensure that the server is up, right? Without actually problems. So what I'm trying to say is that the most important quality, and I think Dr. Radhakrishnan spoke about industry readiness. Yes, industry readiness is required in terms of skill sets and all the subject matter knowledge that you gain. But the key differentiator that we actually look for in people is their attitude, right? If a person says, I know everything, that means there's something wrong, right? So if a person actually says, yes sir, I know, but I think there is much more to it, I'm willing to learn, right? And I'm willing to get into the situation and tackle it, then definitely I will give him a chance, right? So in summary, this is the key thing, right? So please look at it holistically, develop a purpose, take care of your health, and beware of information, right? So that's my, this one. I know it's a little bit of a gray hair, it may sound like an advice, but pardon me for that. And I'm very happy that all of you are going to go out of this institution with a lot of this one. You have a great responsibility. I spoke, right, about the umbilical cord. Suppose we are a good student. What they ask is, oh, which college are you from? Who is your guru? Who is your teacher? That's what we ask, right? And the Mari, when you go out, you should make this institution proud, right? People should say, oh, the KSR student. They are good students, let me hire them. So that responsibility is there in you. That logo that you carry should be what should shine, okay? Thank you so much and all the best, and hearty congratulations as well.
Thank you for sharing your valuable words with us, sir.
Hello. Now, the heads of various departments may present the candidates for award of degrees.
Mr. Principal, I, Mr. M. Prasad, Controller of Examinations, present unto you the rank holders in person in various departments who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Periyar University. B.A. Tamil, Abhirami S. Satya R. BSc Mathematics, Sivasuganya S. BSc Physics, Arifa M. and Communications, Madan Rahul K. BCom, Yuvashalini P. BCom CA, Tamil Ilakkiya M. BSc Computer Science, Hansa Parveen AR. BCA, Ranjit Kumar S. BBA, Jyotika R. BSc Textile and Fashion Designing, Lavanya E. BSc Chemistry, Kannan A.
Mr. Principal, I, Dr. G. Ravichandran, Department of Tamil, present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Tamil UG who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Periyar University. Abhinaya T, Aksaya K, Baladharanya P, Fosraj P, Deepak L, Deepika V, Divya Bharati V, Kogilraj G, Kogil Krishnan M, Aishwarya S, Janani C, Janani S, Jeeva Priya V, Jodi V, Kalpana Devi N, Kamaleswari S, Kartika B, Kartik Raja R, Kavin S, Kavya M, Kayal Billy C, Lavanya R, Madan S, Manjula S, Monica Sri M, Monisa A, Navin K, Navin Kumar V, Niranjana S, Batmapriya M, Bavitra B, Pungudi P, Prasant P, Raghavi S, Ramya P, Ravindran N, Saktivel G, Sandhya S, Sandhya A, Saravanan M, Sindhu S, Saumya G, Sweda N, Tamilchelvan M, Uma Mageswari A, Barsa K, Vijayasitra B, Vishnu M, Yuvaraj V.
Mr. Principal, I, Mr. A. Udayakumar, Department of English, present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of English UG who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Periyar University. Adavan Tangaraj R, Agilan K.S., Anbarasan P, Balaji G, Devsri R, Darun S, Dilip Kumar V, Divyadarshini S, Vignesh V, Durga S, Giridharan R, Gogul Kumar S, Gogulasankari SP, Gautam K, Granap Evangeline D, Indumadi R, Janaprita KS, Kavya S, Kritika D, Krishnesh S, Logeswaran V, Madan Kumar K, Mohanapriya P, Mohanraj K, Navina P, Prabha S, Prabhagaran M, Prabhagaran A, Pradeep M, Pradeep P, Prashant S, Prashant T, Preena Mabel J, Preeti K, Puviyarasi S, Rajesh M, Ramya V, Savita K, Seduram P, Sivapriya R, Snega P, Sri Renuka M, Sujitra S, Shruti A, Tabadi A, Tangeshwari R, Varshini S, Venkateshan P, Vijay S, Yogasri S.
Kumar, Department of Mathematics, present unto you the candidate in person in the Department of Mathematics UG who have been certified by after the examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Periyar University. Abhinash M, Abhinaya K, Abhirami AA, Abhishek S, Ajit Kumar M, Anwar Basha S, Arun Kumar G, Babu S, Malini A, Deepan Prashant E, Damodaran M, Darini S, Divya S, Durga Devi M, Gayatri G, Gopi Krishnan AK, Gobinath E, Gogul Rani V, Gautam M, Gautam V, Haranya K, Harshavardhini M, Indupriya G, Irfan Khan A, Jagabadi K, Jayajodika R, Kalaichelvan SS, Kamalesh P, S. Kadravan, Kavin K, Lavanya A, Lekha S, Logeshwaran S, Madhumita S, Mageshwari R, Manigandan M, Manoshri A, Muttubharati D, Nandakumar M, Naveen Kumar S, Naveen K, Naveen K M, Nitishwaran M, Pavitra R, Priyadarshini R, Priyadarshini S, Priyadarshini T, Rahul G, Ramkumar P, Ranjit Kumar K, Ranjit V, Rubika M, Sabarigiri M, Saddam Hussain K, Saktivel R, Saravanan V, Santosh Kumar S, Sasi Kumar T, Satya Prabhagar K, Savita M, Celsia N, Shanmugam R, Shanmugapriya M, Sharmila S, Siva G, Siva Suganya S, Snega V, Sona R, Saumya P, Saumya R, Saumya S, Saundarya R, Sri Kirtana S, Sri Menaga Devi K, Sri Lekha K, Sweta M, Tamilchelvan P, Tamilchelvan M, Thamaraiselvi P, Thangarasu P, Venkadesan S, Venmadi D, Vignesh L, Vijayakumar S.
Mr. Principal, I, Dr. M. Venkatesh, Department of Physics, present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Physics who have been certified by the after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Periyar University. Arifa M. Agilandeswari R. Amsavalli S. Anuruba M. Ashika P. Bharani Kumar A. Daiva Prakash S. Darshini S.R. Gokula Krishna M. Gokul Nanand M. Gobinath M. Gauri Shankar V. Gaudam S. Guhanayappan M. Guna S. Guru Grubagaran A. Harisudan P. Hemashri A.N. Jayakrishnan E. Jayaprakash R. Zarin Zabagolda T. Kamaleshwaran R. Karthik Raja E. Krubagaran P. Kishore Kumar P. Kausalya L. Monish Kumar V. Mukesh S. Naveen M. Nitishwar K.A. Palanishami S. Pavitra P. Purnima E. Pragati E. Priyadarshini K. Roshan Akdar I. Rudresh P. Sabrinathan S. Samitra S. Sangamesh S. Sangavi V. Sanjay K. Sanjay Kumar P. Sanjeevi Kumar R. Santosh Kumar T. Sasuruddin MC. Satish Kumar K. Satish Kumar S. Satish Kumar T. Selvam S. Soumya S. Sundar T. Tamilarasu P. Udayakumar B. Vasu S. Venkatesh S. Vinod L. Yukesh S. Yuvaraj R.
Mr. Principal, I, Dr. K.M. Prabhushankarlal, Department of Electronics and Communications, present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Electronics and Communications who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Periyar University. Abbas N. Adil Ashik J. Anbuchelian M. Aravind S. Arivunidhi S. Arun Prasad R. Balaji R. Deepak V. Danush S. Dinesh Kumar K. Dinesh S. Gogul S. Gogulnath S. Govardhan A. Guberan A.R. Hariharan P. Harish Raghavendra K. Janardhanan S. Jayaprakash M. Lingeswaran R. Madan Ragul K. Manikandan K. Mohanraj J. Prashant N. Pradeep M. Praveen Kumar M. Praveen Kumar M. Ragul S. Ranjit Kumar R. Sabari Alwar Y. Sanjay Prasad R. Selva Bhupati T. Sedu M. Soumya Sri S. Varun Prasad R. Vasant E. S. Venkatraj S. Vishal S. Yugendran V. Tamarai Kannan A.
Mr. Principal, I, Dr. K. Viswanathan, Department of Commerce, present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Commerce UG who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Periyar University. Ashika M, Abhinaya J, Anand S, Aisha Rafana A, Bhavani S, Bhuvaneshwaran T, Deepak Raj V, Deepak S, Farooq Basa A, Gogul S, Gautam P, Unaseelan T, Harikrishnan S, Hema M, Jeevanandam G, Kumalesh S, Karthi S, Karthik N, Kartiga S, Kavin Kumar K, Krishnadev Singh U, Lakshmanan S, Lakshmi Priya G, Mangalesh B, Manigandan L, Mano Melvin I, Muhammad Ismail A, Muhammad Atif Salman S, Maunish K.R, Mukundan S, Navin Kumar T, Navin A, Pannir Selvam S, Ponkavin G, Prabhakaran S, Prakash R, Preeti Anjali S, Preeti Rajeshwari J, Prem Kumar P, Ramya S, Sai Prasad K, Samayandri S. Sanjay K. Sanjeev Kumar S. K. Shivani R. Silambarasan K. Sevanesh K. Soundar G. Saumya S. Saumya Sri M. Subiksha D. T. Sudarshan B. Tamil Selvan D. Talapadi Raja N. Miswa Flora Vignesh M. Visu R. Yuvasalini T.
Mr. Principal, I, Dr. S. Mahesh Kumar, Department of Commerce CA, present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Commerce CA who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Periyar University. Abhishek Naveen Kumar D. Ajay Saran J. Akash M. Amarnath M. Anandi P. Anita Josephine, Anushri, Anushia, Aravind V, Aravind S, Aravindan J, Aravind R, Arun K, Arun M, Arun S, Arvind C, Aswin P. Mohan, Ashik Raghuman S, Saran Raj M, Tiban E, Devaraj S, Damodaran K, Dharan Kumar K, Dharanidharan V, Darshan G, Darshani V, Dilip Kumar M, Dilip T, Dinesh S, Dinesh Babu B, Ilavasan A, Elsin Peter G, Kogalnath P, Gautam V, Again Gautam V. Gautam Sankar M. Gugan S. Gunal M. Hariharan M. Hari Prasad D. Hariharan J. Hariharan M. Hari Prasad S. Hemalada R. Indrani S. Jayaprakash K. G. Jayasurya MP. Jeevanandam S. Jagan R. Jodhishwari P. Jodhishwarar B. Kalvin Vasant R. Karthik I. Karthik KM. Karthikeyan S. Kavin Arnachalam S. Kavin D. Kavin M. Kavin N. Kavin R. Kavin Kumar M. Kirtana K. Kirti R. Kesavan N. Kiran Kumar R. Kritika M. Kishore Kumar T. Krishnamurthy S. Krishnaraj K. Logesh R. Logeshwaran A. Logit VG. Lokesh Raj T. Madhavan S. Madhusudanan MG. Mahalakshmi JS. Mahesh B. Manoj Kumar S. Manoranjit R. Muhammad Faisal J. Mohan Kumar K. Mohan Raj S. Monica R. Mukesh M. Muthu Balaji V. Maithili V. Nandakumar K. Nandakumar T. Nandini V. Navin SK. Nidya Sri S. Nirmal Raj S. Nidya Sri M. Muhammad B. Padmanathan S. Prakash R. Prasanna Venkateswaran M. Prasanna B. Prasad E. Prasant S. Prasad R. Pradap S. Pradik C. Praveen P. Praveen S. Praveen Kumar M. Priya M. Pugalendi S. Rachika R. Raja G. Ramesh U. Ramya R. Again Ramya R. Ratik S. Rukesh S. Sachin Kumar S. Saktivel T. Shaliga Begum H. Sandhya M. Sanju K. Sandosh S. Saran Prasad V. Saran V. Saranya S. Sadish Kumar S. Sandhya N. Satyapriyan S. Satyapriya K. Shalini M. Sudarshan S.B. Sanjeevi S. Siranji Surya M. Sivaprasad M. Sivaraman S. Saumya G. Sridhar S. Shubhashini K. Subramani D. Subramaniam R. Sudarvanan S. Sugandh V. Sugumar K. Surya A. Surendran P. Suvika A. Tamil Ilakkiya M. Tamilarasan M. Tamilarasu S. Tamil Chelvi R. Tangadurai S. Tennarasu L. Tilakaraj Y. Vidyasri B. Bignesh V. Vignesh R. Vijayalakshmi M. Vinod S. Vishnu S. Yogendra Prabhu B. Yuvalakshmi S. Yuvasatyan M. Thank you.
Mr. Principal, I, Dr. K.M. Prabhushankar Lal, Department of Computer Science, present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Computer Science UG who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Periyar University. Azad I, Abhishek R, Alagar Krishnan S, Alfia R, Anand P, Anita P, Arasu M, Aravind T, Aravind G, Arul D, Arul Kumar B, Arul Selvan K, Aruna V, Balaji V, Bharat S, Bhupalan N, Bhupati M, Chandru Vasant V, Chandru M, Chandru V, Deepak S, Devamanigandan V, Deva Sharma J, Damodaran S, Dharanidharan S, Darshini E, Darun Kumar J, Deenadayalan R, Dilip Kumar M, Dinesh M, Dinesh N, Ilangeshwaran K, Estha Pennix I, Farvesh Mohedin A, Gandhiraja R, Geeta Sri S, Gogul P, Gogul D, Gogul P, Gogulraj K, Gogulraj M, Gauri D, Gaudam P, Gaudam Prasad K, Guru Prasad M, Hansha Parveen A.R., Hariharan TV, Haripriya R, Harikrishnan B, Harish D, Harish M, Harish J, Hemadarshika R, Itisha R, Ilamchalian N.E., Janarth R, Jaswant R, Javahar M, Jayasurya B, Jayasurya E, Jiva V, Jivanandan T, Jiva Surendar M, Jivida S, Kalai Bharati K, Karthik S, Kadiravan U, Kavin Kumar G, Kavinraj K, Kavin Kumar M, Kaviyarasan M, Kaviyarasu S, Kavya S, Kirubagaran S, Kishore S, Kumar B, Kumaraguru M, Kumuda M, Leena Nancy S, Madanraj S, Manibharati G, Manigandan M, Manoraj Kumar A, Mano R, Manoj Raj K, Meena P, Michael Jerickson Cooney M, Mithunesh M, Mohammad Arshad J, Mohammad Haresh A, Mohammad Bayaj J, Mohana Priya B, Mohan Raj G, Mohan Raj K, Mohan Raj M, Monica M, Motilal R, Maulis KM, Mukesh S, Nagaraj S, Nandakumar D, Nandakumar S, Nandini N, Nandita R, Naveen P, Naveen T, Naveen Kumar S, Niveta SR, Obli Sundar SS, Parameshwara Kandan M, Pavitra D, Pavitra E, Perumal R, Purnima R, Pradeep T, Prakatish T, Prasanna Venkatesh S, Prasant B, Prasant S, Prasant T, Pradeep R, Praveen Babu S, Praveen Kumar N, Praveen B, Priyadarshini K, Pushparaja C, Ragul A, Raghupati K, Ramesh Kumar V, Ram Prasad R, Ramya G, Ravibalan P, Ruban Prasad S, Ruban A, Sabarinathan L, Shakti V A, Shaktivel K, Sambat V, Sanjay Kumar SR, Sanjay Kumar VS, Sankar Ganesh P, Shandos G, Saran C, Saran M, Saran M, Satyasri DJ, Sivachandran P, Sivakumar K, Sivasankar T, Soundarajan MR, Soumya M, Soumya M, Soumya S, Sridhar N, Sridhar R, Sridhar T, Sridhar M, Subhashini A, Sudhagar R, Sudarshan R, Sugandhan M, Suresh R, Surya Prakash R, Surya Prakash B, Sushant MP, Sweda I, Syed Meera MR, Tamil Kumaran M, Tamilarasan V, Tamarai Chelvan B, Tangamani B, Tillai Nidhi M, Tirumurugan K, Tyagaraj S, Udayaharan M, Yuvanya S, Vasant Kumar A, Veerakumar A, Veeraraj E, Vignesh S, Vigneshwaran N, Vigneshwaran C, Vijay K, Vijay M, Vijay M, Vishweswar R, Vradin N, Yoganandam M, Yogeswaran S, Yogeswaran V, Yuvaraj K, Yuvarani S, Dinesh Kumar K.
Mr. Principal, I, Dr. K.S.Rangasamy, Department of Computer Applications, present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Computer Applications who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Periyar University. Abhichandran S. Agalya V. Ajay M. Akash S. Anbumani K.R. Arun Kumar A. Aswin R. Aslam Basa A. Balamurugan S. Balasubramani T. Barnidharan G. Bharat Kumar M. Bharat Raja R. Bhubalan N. Chandan Kumar Singh S. Deepak S. Dhanabal R. Dhanush Kumar R. Dachinamurthy S. Dayanand P. Dinesh M. Dinesh Raja S. Duraipandi E. Ilandamilan B. Inian N. Iswar R. S. Ganesh. Gogulnath S. Gogulraj M. Hari Krishna V. Hari Prasad M. Hariharan K. Hariharan R. Haripriya P. Hemachandran V. S. Jagadish T. Jayaprakash S. Jayanti S. Jiva E. Jitendra Rajendran K. John Robin Kumar J. Kamal Raj V. Karan G. Kasim Hussain S. Kavin P. Kavin VR. Kavidarsi A. Kirti L. Kirtik Rahul S. Kirtiga C. Kishore Kumar B. Kumaresan L. Lavanya N. Lismita M. Loharaj C. Loyesh Kumar P. Lohesh M. Malarkodi V. Lingeswaran M. Manigandan G. Manigandan K. Manigandan R. Manoj Kumar M. Manoj S. Mayuri K. Mayersu K. Mohammad Naufal Arsad S. Mohammad Naufal N. Mohammad Rafiq S. Mohan Kumar M. Mohammad Adil S. Mukesh Raj S. Mugilan S. Muthukumar M. Nandakumar R. Naveen S. Naveen Kumar A. Netaji M. Niranjan V M. Nirmal N. Nitish Kumar P. Pandalaraja P. Pradeep Kumar K. Prasanna Venkatesh C. Prasant P. Pradiksha P. Praveen Kumar S. Pritika S. Prithvi Rajan V. Priyadarshan S. Priyadarshan S. Priyadarshani L. Priyanka R. Raghuvaran P. Rahul R. Rahul S.
Rajesh Kumar M, Ram Kumar R, Ram Prabhu S, Ram Prasad A. Ramya R, Ramya Priya S, Ramya Sri P, Ranjit Kumar S, Ravi Kumar N, Resma Sri S, Revan R, Revant S, Rohit R, Sabari G, Sakti Krishnan T, Saktivel S, Sandeep Raj R, Sangeeta P, Sanjay R, Sandosh G, Sandosh V, Sasi S, Sasinath D, Sadish Kumar V, Sadish Kumar P, Sivani K, Sivaprakash S, Sivasankar R, Sneha N, Soundar S, Sufyan A, Suvanes S, Sujit Kumar S, Sunil Kumar K, Surender K, Suresh Kumar R, Surya P, Syed Musa Umar S, Tamil Chelvan G, Tarun V, Tenmoli P, Vasanta Kumar R, Venkat Narayanan S, Vijay Kumar S, Vijay J, Vijay Sarathi N, Vijit S, Vimal Raj B, Vimal D, Vinod Kumar K, Vinod A, Yoga Priya Darsani S, Jay Surya VP.
Mr. Principal, I, Dr. M. Bhaskar, Department of Business Administration, present unto you the candidate in person, the Department of Business Administration, UG, who have been certified by after examination to be qualified to receive the degree of pre-university. Akash A, Abhilash S, Abhishek B, Abrar J, Arun S, Bharat Nadraj NS, Darshan B, Deepak T, Tarun B, Dinesh S, Isaac B, Gogul M, Gogul R, Gogul R, Gogul S, Gogula Krishnan P, Gogul Raj M, Gogul Raja S, Gobinathan N, Gauri Sankar K, Gautam A, Gugan I, Hariharan G, Hariharan S, Hitesh T, Indian P, Jagan R, Jaisiran P, Jivanandam R, Jagadiswaran V, Jyotika R, Kabilan S, Kaliyappan C, Kamesh B, Kartigayan K, Kartigayan R, Kadirvel M, Kruba A, Kausalya S, Kausalya T, Krishna Kumar C, Kritika A, Loganathan S, Lokesh S, Manigandan R, Madhumita S, Meena R, Mehavasni G, Muhammad Muaz N, Mohana Priya K, Naga Sanjay N, Nandakumar M, Navina M, Naveen Kumar R, Prabhakaran S, Pradeep A.S, Prasant K, Praveen Kumar V, Priyadasni S, Rajkumar M, Raghupati P, Rajesh P, Rajkumar V, Ramasamy R, Ramya G, Ravichandran P, Sanjay K, Sanjay N, Sanjeev Kumar A, Santakumar R, Sanmagaraj D, Sibi Sanjay R, Sivashakti R, Sugail S, Surendran N, Surya M, Sudarshan M, Tamarichelvan M, Dasarathan S, Vasant C, Vignesh A, Vignesh N, Vignesh S, Vijay S, Vijay Priyan M, Vikram T, Vishnu VP, Vishwa BS, Yagaman Yaman, Yogeshwaran M, Yuvaraj C, Yuvaraj S, Mahalakshmi KS.
Mr. Principal, I, Dr. B. Karthik, Department of Textile and Fashion Designing, present unto you the candidates in person in the Department of Textile and Fashion Designing who have been certified by after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Periyar University. Aravind R. Balaji S. Dharani V. Dinesh Kumar M. Divyadharani S. Edison P. Ilanjaliyan K. Gaudam N. Harita D. Karthik Raja S. Kadires A. Kavya M. Kirti M. Kribanandan R. Krishnamurthy P. Lavanya E. Manoj Kumar S. Muhammad Mahbub S. Navneet Kumar M. Naveen V. Nishant S. Nidhish Balaji R. Pradap S. Prasanna S. Praveena R. Rosini Suldana A. Rubini D. Saktivel P. Sanjeev V. Saranya M. Sasidhar P. Sadiswaran M. Savitri R. Srinivasan R. Siddheswaran M. Sridhar S. Sukendran S. Shruti G. Vijaya Vinayagam K. Vinod M. Vinodini N.
Mr. Principal, I, Dr. A. Kadirvel, Department of Chemistry, present unto you the candidate in person in the Department of Chemistry UG who have been certified by after the examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Periyar University. Anburaj A. Aravind A. Aravind V. Balakrishnan M. Bharatraj V. Benzi S. Bhubalan M. Deepan Chakravarti M. Deepan Raj S. Dhanushkannan M. Deenadayalan T. Dinesh Kumar R. Dibakar S. Hariharan M. Jayasuriya V. Kannan A. Kaviyarasu S. Mageswaran S. Mohanapriya J. Mohan Kumar M. Maulidaran R. Nandakumar S. Poovarsan R. Prakash G. Prithviraj PK. Rajesh T. Ramesh P. Ruben B. Sanjit Kumar B. Santosh I. Saran Kumar S. Sarat Babu M. Salini RB. Sona KRS. Suryan Y. Vasant Kumar A. Venugopal K. Yogeshwaran A.
Under the laws of the university, I, Dr. M. Suresh, librarian, present unto you in absentia the following number of candidates who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Periyar University in the respective departments. BA Tamil 3, BA English 3, BSc Mathematics 16, BSc Physics 10, BSc Electronics and Communication 1, BCom 3, BCom CA 6, BSc Computer Science 8, BCA 6, BBA 6, BSc TFD 1 and BSc Chemistry also 1. The total number of in absentia is 64. Thank you.
I request all the graduates to rise up for pledge and kindly repeat the words of principal, sir.
Graduates, please raise up. Now hold your degree on the left hand like this and raise your right hand like this. Please hold your degree on the left hand. Keep your right hand like this in the front position. You are going to take the pledge. You will repeat the words I say. We shall, in thought, word, and deed, ever endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of our duties in our profession and shall uphold the dignity and integrity of our profession and the honor of our university. We shall uphold and advance social order and the well-being of our fellow members and shall devote all our energy to promote unity, integrity and the secular ideal of our country. Just please remain standing, don't repeat anything. By virtue of the university vested in me as a principal of K.S.Rangasamy College of Arts and Science, Autonomous, I admit you to the several degree for which you have been declared qualified, and in token whereof I permit you to wear the academic robes ordained as the insignia of our degree. All the best. Please remain standing for national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा जब शुभ नामे जाहे जब शुभ आशीष माहे जाहे जब जय गादा जनगण मंगल नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
The graduates are requested to stand up until the dignitaries move.
I declare the graduation ceremony closed.
The dinner has been arranged at the venue of CE College and PG Hostel. I repeat, the venue CE College and PG Hostel. So I request all the graduates and their parents to move with your foot token, and volunteers will guide you.
I repeat, the dinner has been arranged at the venue of CE College and PG Hostel. So I